Hello and welcome back to Lion's Pride. So, you may notice there's a few things different to the last episode, and the reason behind that is because basically my save file went kaput. So I kind of had to redo things, which is annoying. But we are in more or less the same place, more or less. Obviously, there's this area here still building away differently. This gate here has been re-erected, and I've decided to do some clearing over here. Didn't quite get around to finishing that. The Lido's in, the warehouse is in. I've actually kind of thought against doing too much up this area for this district. I think this district is possibly better spent doing other things. I'm thinking we should probably get some water storage in for them though, if we can fit it in. Yeah, no, actually, no. This was always going to be a temporary building. Okay, so let's have a recap of where things are at. I'm actually going to put down a sunflower field here because I heard that sunflower seeds are actually very good for beavers, and it's another one of the things that they want. So it's more points in that big well-being point scoring thing. So that's necessary. We've got maple syrup. We've got so much wood. Well, actually, we don't have so much wood at the moment, but we have a lot of wood growing across the map. We don't have any maple syrup yet. Thing is, we don't really need it yet. What we need really in its place before we do that is wheat. Now, once this dam area here is complete, we'll have water around this area here. So I'm thinking we probably should put a farm because we can. We could stick a farmhouse right there, in fact, and that will get lots of nice, lovely green land around it when the water flows, and we can put wheat there for days. Now the only problem is that's going to have to be hauled all the way down here to be processed, which is a long journey, so I'm going to pause that for the minute. Now other options are, because we're going to have to put a tapper's shack in here somewhere, so, and also the other thing I'm going to do is re-enable the cutting of these trees just so we can keep our wood supplies up, because our wood supplies at the moment are far more important than maple syrup. The beavers may or may not agree, I don't know. I'm not going to ask them. This is not a democracy. This is I don't know what they'd call it really, but the guiding hand of the unseen omnipotent being, I guess. Okay, so some of our water supplies have run down, which is going to mean we won't lose these crops, which is good. It looks like we never got around to planting these ones. Interesting. How long do these take? 5 days. Well, I don't know if they're going to be done in time for the end of the drought, but okay, so other things we were doing were, we're going to now, I did notice actually that I put these the wrong way around in the video. So realistically it might be a good thing that they didn't get built, because it would have been a big waste of gears and planks and other really useful and hard. We don't really want to waste materials, you know. Printing press is coming along nicely. That means we've got books. How many books have we got? 50 of 80. Well, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. That's not a bad number to have, really. Now this time, we need to make sure they're actually facing the right direction. And as you know, we're going to need a power shaft between... Well, we could do any number of power shaft connections. We could do a four-way like this. We could easily just as easily do a straight through like this. The only reason is that these two buildings aren't actually touching, so if they were, they'd share the power, but they're not, so they won't. So in this, we can basically clear a path for more batteries in the future, which is a great idea if you ask me. We have our battery storage just dangling off this cliff. We're going to make these all a bit deeper so we get actually more power storage out of them without having to spend any more gears, which I think is a great idea. And oh wow, actually they can plant them. Well, they could plant that one down there because it's a diagonal. They won't be able to get to that one. It's amazing how far they can build things down cliffs. I don't think they can build up so easily. Well, nice. Thankfully, that's done. That's been done, and it's been done very well. I'm thinking we put the floodgate in now, along here, because why not? Again, it's one of them ones that we build it to much higher than it needs to be. It doesn't need to be as high as a cliff face because, well, you know, the surrounding landscape won't tolerate that much water. But we could potentially build this area up in the future and use this as a larger water store. So, for the sake of, what is it, 10 logs and 5 planks, we can future-proof this. And, I mean, let's say we built this one. Well, if we decided that we'd want the larger structure in the end anyway, we'd have to rebuild, you know, the whole kit and caboodle and still have a bunch of wasted logs for having to tear down what was already there. So this is my way of kind of going, that makes a bit more sense, just in the long run to me. Only to me. Now, I don't know about yourselves, but right, we also wanted to carry on with the sunflower seeds. Now, there might be a name for this way of going down slowly but surely, level by level, in the real world even, I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but it's a really useful technique for building staircases, as you can see. .1 days left on the drought. Okay, the Lidos have stopped being functional down here, but thankfully we have plenty of water to draw from. Now, I am probably going to make this whole area deeper. Because we can. Because we can. Now, I'm also very aware that we're running out of power. So I'm wondering what I should turn off. Right now, an explosive factory looks like a good idea. We've got plenty in stock. I want to turn off our medicine guy, but I don't. Fuel fermenting? That's not fuel. That's not fuel, that's medicine. I wonder if that's a bug. Anyway, I wish there was a way to stop producing medicine. Just stock beds, because short of actually stopping the dandelion harvest, which is something that we might do. Where's the... Yeah, you stop gathering, please. I didn't really want to say that, but yeah, we're gonna have to. Right, chestnuts. We are still a fair distance away from you lot being producing chestnuts, which is almost frustrating. I mean, they're gonna have to be... You have to grill them. You have to grill them here as well, because otherwise we're going to export them and then grill them and then re-import them, which I really don't want to do. That sounds too much like capitalism for me. We're just going to have to make a job, and at the moment we've got people sitting around doing not a lot. So how's our tapper shack coming along? Great, we've got loads of stuff tapped, loads of pine. How much pine have we got in here? 45. We got 49 there. That's a lot of pine. So we're going to be exporting pine resin. We're going to probably turn that off because... Oh, wow. These trees over here can be chopped down. You know something? These ones over here are going to have to get chopped down. Because eventually we're building on top of here and building up towards here. So yeah, I mean, is it the ideal place for them? Not really. But this area is prime growing land. We need golems. We need golems. This area here could be used for something. This area here could be used for something. Right now, this looks like a permanent green pasture. We could put some irrigation channels in here, and everyone would be happy beavers. Yeah, I think that's possibly the way we're going to go. Wow, they're busy little beavers. Now, I think we're running into problems at this point, because can they still reach here? And wow, they've actually managed to build another battery, and it's hooked up and connected and being used. That's great news, really. Job wise, how are we looking? We've got plenty of vacancies. Sorry, not vacancies. I'm so used to saying the word vacancies. We've got plenty of unemployment. And only one vacancy. I don't know where the vacancy is. You are nothing to do in range. Let's have a look. Yeah, you should be paused. I don't understand why you're not paused. That hasn't solved our vacancy problem though. You... No recipe selected. Not connecting to district. What? Oh, wow, the Golem Part Factory's finished. I did not expect that to be done. Yeah, we don't really need you right now. Grist Mill, you're important. Could we... Now that your connecting building for power's done, could you start being built? Well, that's a lot of input. Lots and lots and lots of input. Now, I have been thinking about moving the metal production over to this area. And essentially making this an industrial megaplex. This area here might be a better megaplex. Might be. Now, I'm not saying it will be, I'm saying it might be. We'll have to try and get here and find out. This could be a huge area for growing, well, chestnuts or whatever. Like, I'm thinking we might move our resin chestnut maple syrup. Maybe, well, actually, we need wheat. We need lots of wheat. And although I'm liking the look of it over here, it's not a huge amount of space, whereas for not a lot of work we could actually get this up and running. Move this over here, turn this into our aquatic area, and then, well, we do need golems. We do need golems. There's lots of scrap metal up here which would be useful for making them as well. It's a much shorter path to get there than it is to get from over here, but we obviously can still utilize that as well. Oh, choices, choices, choices. You know, just because a lot of time was invested in a mistake doesn't mean that you should carry on investing time into it. This was, I believe, a mistake. Now, that doesn't mean to say we haven't got loads of metal out of it. 204 metal blocks is not to be sniffed at, but we could be much better utilizing our resources. Speaking of resources, we've still got 100 scrap metal there, which is not also to be sniffed at, so that's not a bad thing, really. 125 logs in that area, not bad at all either. Choices, choices, choices. Difficult ones to make as well, actually. Right, so we're going to set these to... set these to... nothing to start with, I think. A big fat nada. Let this lake start to fill up and then we'll think about capturing. There's a lot of stored water here. I mean, this is going to be... I don't know what to call it, but... I mean, if we had the iron teeth, we'd never have to worry about running out of water again, because their water towers have or water pumps have such long straws on them, I guess is the right word. We can turn this into a permanent place of water, I believe, but yeah, we need to unlock we need to get round to golems. We really, really do. And I don't know why they're not building that. Is that because I put probably because I put these as a higher priority, which, well, at the moment, in fairness, having them for the return of the water is a good thing, in my opinion. They're full, that doesn't matter. Oh, something else we wanted to do to try and get these batteries flowing properly is put these water wheels in. That's going to be super important. How are our sunflowers looking? Wow, they're nearly ready. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that. Now, some of these are probably going to have to... the ones on this side are going to have to be sacrificed for the good of industry, but that's a sacrifice that I am willing to make. Yeah, golem assemblers and golem part factories, that's biofuel. We're not even at biofuel yet. We have metal blocks, we have planks, golem chassis, gears and planks for limbs. Well, we've got planks, we've got gears, maybe not enough. Gears, metal block, planks. So yeah, really we're going to have to think about making a new factory specifically for them. this area for the time being is going to be... Well, there's a place for them to do some things, like, that's not... to start producing some of them at least. But we might have to... I might end up feeling like this was a waste, actually. I didn't put anything into this one yet, so... Because we could have some parts being made over here. For example, not a bad one to have being made here would be some limbs, because it's just gears and planks. We've got gears and planks factories. We could put another plank factory, another gear factory if we wanted to. They're easy to install. They don't cost very much. They fit in with the ethics. Not the ethics. The what do you call it? The pre-existing environment of the area, anyway. Just, you know, what's already going on here. The existing working thing. It fits in. It just fits in. So, okay, we're down finally to the bottom here, which is great, which means we can start making this a bit deeper. And we get even more power from our batteries. More power! More! We can reach there? Yeah, we can just about reach there. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Okay. Because we could also put some golem digging machines along here if we wanted to, I guess, and turn that into extra water storage, maybe. I don't know. This might be in the way, though. I don't know. Options to think about and ideas to look forward to. But I am liking the idea of putting a district here and essentially extending the storage of this water area here. Let's actually start making that a possibility. Or a possibility. Something like that. And over here, well, I've got ideas for here as well. We're going to have to get some power somehow across this ledge. And, well, until we have the bank of batteries fully installed, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. Yep, that's increased them. Now that's 2.6, and that's 2.4, and that's 2.4. They get 200 horsepower per tile of drop. That's not too shabby, really, when you think about it. So yeah, we will now be drilling this area down right to the bottom of the map, because why wouldn't you? Just, why wouldn't you? You know? Okay, all of this area, what's paused? That's the part factory. All of this is paused though, which, well, we kind of want nothing over here, just, you know. It'll be nice as a way to get round quicker, faster. And we got space up here, we can carry on building houses if we want to, or we can make rooftop terraces if we want to. Possibilities are endless. Could even make some statues if we wanted to, or monuments. 400 planks, not completely outside of our reach right now, but do we really want the ore of the Flame of Progress? I mean, yes, but no. Speaking of monuments, 200 logs. How many logs do you have down here? Not enough. Do you want to start collecting logs down here, I wonder? How much resin do you have over here? 101. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, considering we're not going to we haven't got much to do with it right now. It's nice to have it somewhere on our colony, though. I am still thinking that it would be a good idea to just expand this area next. Like, I'm thinking that would be a great idea. Okay, that's not going up any. That should be at 2,800 now, shouldn't it? Maybe on the reload it'll change its mind. Well, I don't want to keep throwing good dynamite after bad. No. Okay, we'll let one more round off. And I want to bring that down to the same level as them. Leave that at a different level. And see what the crack is, because surely as it goes deeper, these should get deeper as well. And that's the end of the drought. I could tell by the way the music abruptly changed. That's great news. I kind of wish they told us how fast these gave out fluid. That would be nice, but hey, and a burst of life comes back to our areas. Now, in that case, we need to get these power wheels up and running because, well, they're important. Yeah, sure, you would be doing fine there, I guess. That means we are going to lose our access down to the water that way, but you know what? That's something I'm prepared to live with. I am just hoping I haven't removed that too much preemptively. As in, we might still need access to that area, but oh well if I did. Oh well if I did. I'll have to figure out a way around it. Wish someone would come and take away that carrot. almost a shame there's not a way to prioritize the picking of certain vegetation. Hey, there we go. I think that... No, that's, I want to do that. They're going to be able to do this one. I think they will, diagonally. Should be able to. Can we remove the free carrots, please? I don't want to waste them. No, that's not the thing we need. That one, another one there, that one, that one. Now, if just one of these beavers could come along and harvest these carrots, I'd be happy. Also, can we get to here? I don't think we're going to be able to get to there. Which is almost really frustrating. Well, it's not even almost really frustrating, it is really frustrating. Because I saw that coming. I saw that as a problem that I should have... But I only saw it coming after I'd already made a problem. Anyway, something that's not a problem, well, not a problem yet anyway, is, yeah, we're flowing water into here very nicely. Something I did also do was reduce the number of these pumps that are turned on. So I'm going to turn them back on now, so because we got plenty of water coming in. Maybe I should have made one of these into a floodgate so that I could actually say, no, we don't want any water down here. I didn't. Maybe that's something I'll regret. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But in any case, this here is something I regret. So, pooey. Fine, I'll do something to recover from my mistake. Hopefully this does the job. And I'm not making another mistake. And would someone come along and take these carrots away, please? Okay, they're not going to do anything about it, so... Alright, if I remove the power shaft, someone will come along and build the things that need to be built. Hey, there we go. And yay, someone's going to come along and do the carrots. Just in time. Aren't they? Yay! No? What? Ugh. Look, I don't want to waste the free carrots, but I'm really not... I'm starting to not care right now. Maybe I'll actually still get them if I do this. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So it won't be the farmers that are coming along to do it. It'll be the builders, and they probably won't care. Or maybe they will be clever enough to go, oh, actually, they're full carrots. They're not... Oh, look, someone is. No, I don't think the carrot number went up. I'd have to check the replay, but It's 3 carrots. We've got loads of carrots right now. Do I really care? Don't think so. Now, have we got any pumpkin, sunflower seeds yet? I don't see them in my inventory. Well, they have been harvested. I think they've been eaten already. But that's good to know that they've been used and, you know, we're getting something for them in the colony. That's great news. Oops. That's not what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Right, so this should give us much better battery power. Speaking of better battery power. Yeah, so that's at 2600. That's at 2400. That's at 2600. Okay, 3000. 2800. Okay, so it does actually go up with the depth of the drop. That's great news. Glad to hear it. So that means we can just keep on trucking. Now, this is maybe going to be an area that gets too full of water. So if we do that, and then the other thing is to make sure that that is kind of already set. 1.5, is that high/low enough? Does it need to be 1? Yes, I think it needs to be 1, and we're actually about to hit that 1, which is okay, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna definitely build out another district along here, I think, guys, because, well, we could use the water storage as well as the land space as well as everything. Yeah, obviously we don't want the whole thing to flood. We need to come and destroy this area here. We need to think about getting more storage on the water here, which I'm looking up there. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. This map is only just getting opened up. We're only just getting started, and if I do say so myself, I don't think we're doing too badly. Just gonna have to replace these maples with birches with maples now, because we're way out of the needs for using birches. Maybe, well, I don't know. It's like maybe everything that we're not using for tapping or harvesting from, we turn into maples, because we've got so many logs now from maples. It's unbelievable. They take a bit longer to build. Take a bit longer to grow, but we're absolutely swimming in logs at the moment, to the point of like Logageddon. And oh dear, I forgot to let in some extra water. Let me do that now before I forget again. That'll do nicely. Yep, that should bring back the green to this area. And just while I'm here, before I go, I'm gonna just do that. Right, yeah, so sorry about there would have been a few minute differences, I guess. Not huge ones, just because it's basically the same thing. I didn't change anything by choice. I'm expecting to see a drought notification by the end of this day. Oh dear, that's not good. Okay, guys, yeah, flooding ahoy. That's what I kind of didn't want to see, really, but... Thing is, this is at 1 point... This is at 0.5, so we're going to lose half the capacity of the lake, but I think because it's so half of a tile, but I think because it's only such a small area to go through, that's not going to be a huge problem. However, what is going to be a huge problem is, are we going to release it faster than it's coming in? As soon as the drought comes along, we can shut them gates, and it's all okay. I think we're okay. I think it's a very narrow gap, but oh no. I think it's enough. I think that narrow gap is just enough. By gum, lad. Right, I'm definitely out of time. I don't even have to look at the time. I know I'm out of time. So I'm going to cut that out here. We got a little bit of tension back. And now it's not having too little water, it's having too much. Which is definitely a unique place for me to be in right now on this map. So that's exactly how much excess water we've released so far. We can think about storing that from somewhere for mega droughts. Not that we get a danger of too many of them. Although the next danger is when this one overflows, it's going to overflow into our large lake, which is already about threatening to burst over. So yeah, let's not let that happen. Okay, there's the drought notification. 3 days from now, that's 5, 6, 7. That gave us 8 days. That did. So don't synchronize that with surroundings. Keep that to 0.5. That should be enough to let out at least some of this so it doesn't flood over. Yeah, the joys, the management of excess water now. It's a completely different beast to not having enough water, as you can see. But I'm glad to know that this at least does relieve enough to stop it being a huge, problem for this area. Yeah, I hope that this gave you some entertainment value. I'll be here again. Sorry about the day off. I did try and get one made, but between one thing and another, and I had stuff going on, and time with family, and problems with internet connection, and you name it, and obviously having the save file mess up on me and having to redo some of it was a pain, to say the least. So sorry about that. Thanks for bearing with me. I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully, if nothing goes astray and awry. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck.